Hi everyone, this is Maya aka BasedArtist here. Long time no speed paint. This is my very first one in a long time. But actually, just to let you guys in on a little fact, I painted this a couple weeks ago. I was talking about in my video, what was it titled? It was YouTube Killed My Creativity. In that video, my little update video, I was talking about how I have started to buffer videos. So I film them and then I edit them later on or whatever, and then I have like a consistent roll of videos and content to put out. That way I don't get stuck, filming and editing and doing everything all at the same time. So I say all that to say that this painting is actually a little bit old to me now. I still do like it in general. There are some things that I would definitely do differently, and there are definitely mistakes made, but I think all in all it came out pretty well. I don't think I had the best grasp on the media that I was using at this point. Honestly, I still don't. I picked up gouache quite recently, and I've been learning the ropes with it, and I've been experimenting a lot with it, but there are still times when I feel like I can't get the image in my head to look how I want it to on paper, which is the great plight of most artists, honestly, but I'm sure you all can understand how frustrating that can be, assuming that most of you are artists yourselves. It was a very interesting experience though. This whole process of getting back into YouTube in general has been a very interesting experience for me. I've been learning a lot of new things. I used to use Windows Movie Maker to edit my videos, and now I'm using Premiere Pro, so I've been learning a lot about different editing softwares. I've been recording my audios and things differently. I've been doing a lot of really new things recently, and it's made me feel more fulfilled, and I'm really happy for that, because I think before I was kind of stagnating in a lot of ways and in a lot of things. And I think a major warning sign for me personally is when I become frustrated when I try new things, because normally I like the challenge, and I think that when I don't like that challenge, when I become frustrated with challenge, I think that's a really big sign that something mentally is going on with me. And I think it's important to as you get older, to learn how to notice your own signals and your own signs, and what's normal for you and what isn't normal for you, and how to cope with those types of things. And I've been doing a lot of that recently. I've been feeling good and bad and a whole bunch of array of things over the past however long I was gone for, and it's all been a learning experience, like everything is. I actually recorded this audio before, or at least I tried to, let's say, and it didn't save. I don't think my settings were right or something. Like I was telling you guys, I've been using new things I'm not used to using now, and I recorded an audio that was not saved, and I'm pretty sad about it, because I think it was probably one of the best voiceovers I've ever done in my life. But I was just talking about a bunch of personal things about my social anxiety and how I've always had problems talking and communicating with people. And I don't know, I just thought it was really good and really relatable. And I'm going to try to say some of the things that I said before, but I'm not sure if I can do it as well as I did the last time I recorded this. So, like I was saying before, my mom interrupted me and brought me a sandwich. I've been having, or during that period of time, I was having a lot of social anxiety, and it was strange even, because I've I've always had trouble connecting with people, and I've always had trouble communicating my feelings with people, and it's always just kind of felt like there's a barrier between me and the rest of the world because of how hard it is for me to speak. And there were points in my life where I had just, accepted it and just made peace with the fact that this is how I am, and that, I'm the kind of person, I can't organize my thoughts very well, and I can't put them into words very well. And I kind of gotten used to it. And then recently I'd made a bunch of friends. I have more friends now than I've ever had in my entire life. And you would think that, things would have only gotten better, I would have only improved, and I would have only felt more comfortable with how I am, and the fact that there are people that stick by me even if I feel like I have a difficult time communicating my emotions and stuff. But for some reason it actually got worse. Like my self-view got worse, not the fact that I'm bad at putting things into words. It's always just at the level that it's at. It doesn't get better or worse, I don't think. But my thoughts on it definitely do fluctuate. And so even though I had, a lot of outside validation and a lot of support even from new friends and stuff, I still just became very obsessed, very, very, very obsessive with the way in which I speak and overanalyzing social situations, and it got really, really out of control. Definitely not the worst I've ever been, but it got worse than it has been in a long time. And it was scary, kind of, to think that my self-view could get that bad over something that I can't really change. And I've been trying to work on it, is what I'm saying. I think I might have said this a long, long time ago, but I actually kind of made this YouTube channel to practice talking, like I'm talking to you guys, but essentially right now it kind of feels like I'm just talking to myself. And the challenge is, being able to think a thought and then be able to say it. And I think it's a smaller hurdle to do that in front of a microphone staring at a screen than it is to do that in real life in front of other people. And so I kind of thought of my channel as practice for speaking and being able to learning how to connect with people socially. I don't know if it's helped or not, but I don't know. I don't know, it's been fun, it's been interesting speaking my mind on YouTube, and I want to continue doing that. But I also really would love to be able to talk to people the way I can talk on YouTube. I don't know if I'll ever get that good, but I definitely, the first thing I want to do is I want to try, and the second thing I want to do is I want to be better at not beating myself up about it if I'm not able to do it very well. So those are two things that I'd like to achieve. Hopefully I can get there. I mentioned a little bit that I'm moving soon, and I'm not gonna say where to yet. That video is coming, but when I do move, I'm kind of nervous that I won't be able to make friends, or that people will see me and think that I look interesting visually, and then they'll be disappointed when they actually talk to me. And so I think that has triggered a lot of these feelings in me, these thoughts about being in a new place. I've never moved before. I've lived in my same house with my parents for 20 years. I've never been out on my own. I've never done anything like that before, and so it's going to be a very, very, very big change for me. I can't even put into words how giant of a change it's going to be. And my ideas of what I'm like socially have been my biggest my biggest source of nervousness, which I think is a little strange when you consider the scale of what it means to move, especially what it means to move as far as I'm going. But it's just a concern that I've been having recently. Something that I wanted to talk to you guys about and to share. There are going to be a lot of obstacles for me, but I've gotten to the point where rather than feeling anxious and feeling like I won't succeed or that I'll be a social outcast or that I'll disappoint people, I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of excited to start new and to be able to be this person that I've kind of always wanted to be. And I want to create that version of myself, the one that's better at talking, better at connecting to people, better at making friends and things like that. I don't know. It's just a problem I've always had and an insecurity that I've always had, so I think it's natural for me to worry about that sort of thing. I don't have much else to say on that subject, but I do want to say that you can, if you guys want to, if you like, I'm not forcing you, I'm not pressuring you, but if you'd like to, you could support me on Patreon. Maybe it would be a really, really big help with that move that I've been so vague about. And also you will get to see this painting, the one that I've been drawing this whole time you've been watching. You will be able to get to see that full-size scan in HD and all that good stuff that you might like to see. I've also got a bunch of other cool things on my Patreon. If you'd like to check that out too, maybe read the rewards, see if there's anything you're interested in, please. Thank you as always for your support and for hearing me out and watching my videos. Thank you so much, you guys. That's everything. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.